can hear us, which is a good thing. It's great to be back on X now. We need to call it X now. It's not Twitter anymore. Um, so, Mahir, what are we going to see today?
We are going to see today our marketplace application, which is our kind of a client for interacting with worker nodes and our underlying powerhouse EnergyWeb Exchange.
Awesome.
So we are going to give you a short glimpse on what we are building right now.
Awesome. Cool. So everyone on the line, we are splitting this session into 3 parts. Why? Because we just have so many functionalities and stuff we want to talk about and go through. We don't want to do it very, very fast. So this first session today is all about lowering and lifting, how easy we made it, how it works. Second session will be about the worker node. We dive into the details, numbers. You guys have been asking for the numbers for quite a while now. And the third session will be a full session where we go through everything once again before we go live. So let's hop over to the marketplace application. So as you guys can see right now, here is the marketplace. It's very, very similar to something like an app store. So you are able to browse through the marketplace even if you're not connected. So what we can see here is welcome to EnergyWeb X. Let's first talk about the left side of the menu. So we have a discover page. That's where all the apps are located. So you can discover new applications and you can discover basically everything that's deployed. Mahir, let's talk a little bit about solar systems. What are solar systems?
Solar systems are individual solutions, so which consists of one logic. So you're opting into running that logic and kind of reaching a consensus based on that logic results. And so you get rewarded based on your votes. So this is the main idea of the solar systems. And we have another tier, which is a Galaxy subscription. Galaxy subscription consists of many logics are bounded together. And when you opt into a Galaxy subscription, so you opt into running all the logics are inside of that Galaxy. So like we use naming for solar and Galaxy because of that. So Galaxy includes many solutions inside.
Awesome. So the solar system is a single solution and the Galaxy is a group of solutions. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
Awesome.
We usually call it like solution group as a Galaxy subscription.
Awesome. So last but not least, we have the favorites. So your favorite solution, you can just give a heart and it will be saved. Connect the wallet. Let's connect the wallet. So how does it work? Again, for everyone, these are the wireframes we were building on. We are really open to receiving feedback. So if you guys are like, hey, I'm missing this, or hey, this is a feature that I really want to have, grab a note, grab a pen, and write everything down. So let's connect our wallet. I can see wallet, connect, and ledger. But I also know that we will start with wallet connect. Can you tell us a little bit more about that, Mahir?
Yeah, like our parachain, EnergyWeb X, is kind of a new parachain. Therefore, like it is like mainly updated regularly, and therefore, like and creating a ledger application requires a full audit. Therefore, like it is not very feasible to launch it as a first step. So we will enable it afterwards.
Nice.
And
so nothing basically goes out without a proper audit here, right?
Yes, that's right.
Awesome.
Even the ledger app itself needs to be audited.
So let's go to Connect Wallet. We can see the 2 wallets here. So in this case, I'm picking Wallet Connect. And let's assume, obviously, I know a lot of you guys are familiar with Wallet Connect. So you connect your wallet, scan the QR code. So I'm skipping those steps now. And I'm launching the app. What can I see on the first glance? I can see that my total Energy Web token balance is 0, and that I have 0 Energy Web tokens on the Energy Web X chain. So how do I add an account on the Energy Web chain itself? So we click on this button, and you can basically select an account or add an account here to add it to your dashboard. So in this case, I've added account 1, which has in this case 100 Energy Web token, 1,000 Energy Web tokens on the Energy Web chain. So the total balance is reflected here. Cool. So here, in order to put my tokens or run a worker node or stake, I need to lift those tokens, right?
Yes, that's right. The whole app, like the main functionality of the app, works on Energy Web X chain. Therefore, you need some tokens to operate. So we will use only one token, and we will have 2 chains. So you need some sort of operation to move your funds between 2 of our chains. So we call this operation lifting.
Mm-hmm.
And we can see the details right now.
Cool.
Do you show us?
Yes, so let's go back to the app. We click on our address here, and what we can see is the 1,000 tokens. And basically, I don't know if you guys like have this feeling right now. We made it very, very familiar with existing wallets. So you have 3 buttons here. You can lift, lower, and go to your dashboard. In this case, we first need to lift our tokens. So we click on the lift button, and again, we need to connect our account here. And here it says, hey, I have 1,000 Energy Web tokens on the Energy Web chain, and I want to lift, in this case, 750 tokens. So I'm approving. Here is the confirmation of the transaction. So this is actually the screen where I need to check everything. So I'm lifting from the Energy Web chain to Energy Web X. I'm confirming. Here is a nice loading animation, and boom. This is how it looks like after the lifting, which basically means my total balance is now still 1,000. So there's a little bit deducted for the fees. The fees are not that high here, but we kind of want to make it obvious that, hey, you need to pay a little bit of fees. The blockchains have 749 tokens on the Energy Web X chain, and 250 tokens are left on the Energy Web chain. So now I'm all set to run one of the worker nodes here. So here, Enterprise Playground. Can you tell me a little bit more about that one?
Enterprise Playground is our kind of like one of the core components of our like upcoming SaaS solution.
Mm-hmm.
So with this playground, the enterprises can run real logics inside and allow users to, or our community to support their flows by running the this Galaxy subscription. And yeah, so this will be one of the very core components of ours, and this will be one of the main things we will launch.
Awesome. So Mahir, this is actually, if we go back to like the first question, what are Galaxy subscriptions? The SaaS Enterprise Playground is one of the examples of a Galaxy subscription, right?
Yes, it is a, like as the name suggests, it's a playground. So enterprises can basically put their logics, their business logics inside, mm-hmm. and they can run it. So when you subscribe to this one, so you will be running several enterprise solutions, so they can have a decentralized system.
Awesome.
Source.
Cool. So let's head back over to double clicking on one of these solutions. So we can see our worker node requirements and device requirements. And obviously there is a big button opt-in. So in this case, we already lifted our tokens, so we should be ready to opt-in. The first screen that I get here is create your seed phrase. What is this about, and why do I need to create a seed phrase here?
So worker node networks are mainly about like reaching a consensus on, so you run some logic and you get some data, mm-hmm. and you run logic, and after that you reach an answer And after you reach the answer, so like you need to vote and so contribute to consensus. So therefore, like the more worker node operators around the world, so we will reach more precise answers and we can trust the outcome. So in our one of the core components of it is voting. So as a normal consensus algorithms. So in order to vote, we require a separate account than your token account.
Yeah.
So this account will be only used for voting after you run the logic. And therefore, like we require you to create a seed phrase and back it up. And this seed phrase is encrypted, store encrypted. Therefore, like we are prompting users to enter a password,
Awesome.
which will be used for encryption.
So a couple questions here. One is, if someone has my seed phrase, they cannot touch my tokens, right? This is just for voting.
No, it's just separate accounts.
Okay.
So it is not related in that way.
Awesome. So it's just focused on the voting mechanism, right?
Yes, that's right.
Awesome. Second question, the second time, so this is the first time that I'm in the app, I need to create this password. I assume that the second time I can just write in my password that I'm creating now and just move on. Does it work like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. When you restart the application or close your computer and open it again, so we will be prompting you to enter the password. So
Awesome.
after you enter, the seed phrase decrypts and you continue where you left off.
Awesome. So let's move back to the screen. So yeah, create your seed phrase. We need to put in a password. Mahir suggested this very strong password here. So we move on to generate seed phrase. Guys, this is all, these are placeholders. Don't write it down. There's nothing on it. And again, it's not connected to your account. So you basically write everything down. You select the ones. And I land on the connect my wallet page again. So I connect my wallet connect account, scan the QR code, and I can approve staking. So here in this example, I'm staking 700 Energy Web tokens. I'm approving it. Confirm. So my transaction is being prepared, and I move on to downloading the worker node logic to opt in. So in this example, we can see right now that my tokens here are gone actually. So total Energy Web token balance is down. 49 is still on the Energy Web X chain. 250 is on Energy Web chain itself. I can see that I have two worker nodes. One is active, and this is the second one, which we just downloaded with the 700 tokens in it. But what if I don't want to stake? So let's assume I didn't stake anything. So let's go back for a second. And I just want to lower my tokens. What is lowering me here?
Yeah, lowering is the opposite operation of the lifting. Mm-hmm. So you are moving your funds from the Energy Web X chain to Energy Web chain to operate something on our Energy Web chain. So it is the complete same operation, but vice versa.
Okay. So let's go back to the screens. I'm lowering now. So again, I connect my wallet, and I can see now that I have 749 Energy Web tokens on the Energy Web X chain, and I want to lower 25% of it. So we click on next. And this is, I believe, here the only thing that's different. When I'm lowering, I can select an account or put an Energy Web token address on the Energy Web chain where I want to lower the tokens to, right?
Yes. When you lift, we ask you to connect your Energy Web chain account. Therefore, and you already logged in using your Energy Web X account. So we know what is the entry point and what is the recipient of your tokens. But with lowering, so we don't know which account that you want to lower. Therefore, we build this address book component in here So you can basically save and reuse your like controlling accounts on Energy Web chain. And yeah, you can easily select here, or if you want to add a new account, you can do it on the bottom.
Awesome. So I should be able to add a couple of accounts, right?
Yeah, like the main accounts or like your backup accounts, like you can add any of them. Also, like you can add it in the main page, so you can track of the
Yeah.
account balances as well. So it is pretty useful.
Awesome. So let's go back to the screens. I select my account, click on next, so I can confirm again, hey, I'm lowering 187 from Energy Web X to 187 from Energy Web Chain. Obviously, there's a little bit of fees here. And boom, we are done. So here, basically, it's very, very easy to lift and lower, right? Because if I'm right, it's
Yes.
like 3 clicks for lifting and 4 clicks if we count the put your wallet address in for lowering.
Yes, we wanted to provide like very simple UX for both of the operations because it's one of the core features we have, like lift and lower, seamlessly move your funds between our chains. So therefore, like we keep it like very short. And as you're a crypto users already, so like you're familiar with the same UI
Yeah.
and same UX components there.
So would there be a reason why I should? Is there something, a scenario where I like need to go outside of this app? I believe like everything is in the app, right? I can lift, I can lower, I can stake, I can run a worker node, I can check the dashboard.
Yeah, we see this app as a kind of a like gateway to Energy Web X and Energy Web in general ecosystem. So like by using this app, so you can do the most of the operations, except for like sending tokens. So, but yeah, since you are using any sort of wallet to keep your funds, so
Yeah.
you can do it on that way. So we just want to offer this wallet functionality here. So therefore, we enabled Vault Connect. We will enable Vault Connect, and later on move forward with the Ledger. So it is kind of a client that you can use for entering the Energy Web ecosystem.
Nice. So X is basically the everything app of the Energy Web ecosystem.
Yes, something similar to Elon Musk's
Exactly.
X Vision, right?
Yes. Let's not forget that we were first with the X Vision, right? So
yeah, like
let's go back to the app. So here we are back in the application, screen 1. I got a lot of questions already, but hey, if we have a question, how do we do that? Because we don't want to go to Telegram, we don't want to tweet or whatever. Is there support within the application? So the good news is yes. We built in a place on the lower side of the application. If someone needs direct help, so we will make sure that there's 24/7 help. You can just create a ticket, it will pop up, and one of our colleagues and our devs, even Mahir, will be there to help you guys out. Cool. Mahir, what about the second session? So I just told everyone that we will split these sessions into 3 parts. Part 1, lower lifting. Part 2, worker notes. What are you most excited about for like part 2?
Part 2, good question. Maybe a real live demo.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we are doing our best to deliver this.
So how is the production going? Because that's also often a question I get. Hey, Daniel, wireframes are nice, but are you guys actually building?
Yes, the short answer is yes. Like we are working really hard to deliver this, and so far it is going pretty well, and so we are definitely on track for delivering it in right time.
Awesome.
For all of you.
That's really cool. I'm just looking at the questions. Are you guys connecting to Polkadot ecosystem projects? Yes. So we are in talks with several projects to make stuff easier, connect us to the Polkadot ecosystem. Mahir, do you want to add anything?
Yeah, that's one of the key features of the Polkadot ecosystem in general. So there's several other parachains and several other solutions so that we can like benefit in both sides. So therefore, like we are always open to collaborating with them. And it is like the Polkadot makes it really easy to integrate with them.
Awesome. So last but not least, I think this is the most asked question. When numbers for the worker nodes? Session 2. So I did this poll on my Twitter. Everybody asked for a look behind the scenes. Here you got it. First one was lift and lowering. Please send us ideas and stuff you guys want to see. Next session will be all about our dashboard, worker nodes, the amounts, what are the limits, how are the rewards structured. So we will really dive into those metrics. So yeah, Mahir, anything you want to add or close the meeting with?
Yeah, nothing that comes up in my mind, but yeah, it will be pretty awesome to show it in live. So
Nice.
looking forward to it.
Thanks everyone for joining. I see you guys at the end of October for session 2. Ciao, ciao.
Thank you. Bye-bye.